Hey guys, it is a very rainy Saturday today, and I just wanted to come on and do a little bit of a vlog today because we have a couple things going on. So this morning I've just been busy trying to get caught up on housework because, as you know, I was sick like twice in a month. So I am so behind on a lot of projects and things I was working on, as well as like household chores. So I've just been catching up with that, but I wanted to come on and start off this video by not continuing that mystery anymore. If you saw my last doll break episode, where I was showing like nursery updates and stuff like that, I mentioned there were some things going on that was causing me a lot of stress at that time, and that I would explain it in another video. And I just want to let you guys know I'm sorry if I scared a lot of you guys, and I probably made it sound worse than it actually was, but it was stuff I was trying to process at the time. But there's nothing serious, and nothing health-wise that's bad that's going on. Basically what it was is that a week ago, Alex's mom presented him with the idea of us renting her condo, her 2-bedroom condo, so that, and then because she wants to move closer to her work, because the commute in the winter is getting to be too much for her with her health. So before renting it out to a stranger, she thought she would offer it to us. And I was like, whoa, back the truck up. I'm not ready to move at this time. For one thing, I've been sick like 4 times this year, and then this time of the year, like the fall, I always find October, November, and December are crazy busy months as it is, because we've got Thanksgiving, we've got birthdays, we've got Halloween, then I like to start getting ready for Christmas in November, so I can do it at a slow pace where I'm not overdoing things. And I like to get my decorations up. You know how much I love Christmas and everything. And I'm like, it's usually a stressful time of the year for me already. And then I just booked 2 trips. One to go see Yvonne for a week in Arizona in November, and then I have my doll weekend with Marilyn and Paula for the London Doll Show in October. I also have 1, maybe 2 concerts that I'm going to see at the beginning of November as well, like the week before my trip. So I was just like, whoa, I am not ready to move at this time. And we kind of got in a fight about it because Alex, just like I am, we are annoyed of our neighbors upstairs, and we do want to move. But he was feeling like anytime he would bring up suggestions like this, I'd come up with every excuse in the book not to go, and he just thought that it meant that I didn't want to move at all. But in actuality I do. It's just that I want it to be planned. I don't want it just thrown at me out of left field where I'm like, oh my God, now I have 2 weeks to declutter our whole house and then start packing and moving. And then we've got Christmas coming and my trips, and it was just way too stressful for me. And so at first I had agreed to it because I did not want any resentment for staying here. But as the week progressed, I was literally on the verge of a panic attack. The anxiety was making my stomach feel sick. My chest was this week. My chest was feeling tight. I was feeling my irregular heartbeats going nuts, and I was just like, I can't do this. I was feeling like crying all the time. It was just very overwhelming to think of everything that's going to happen over like the next 3 months. And you know, stress is the #1 trigger for lupus flares. And so for me, keeping my stress levels low is always a must. And I have to, you know, basically strategically plan things in my life in ways that reduces stress. And so finally, after a couple of days, I told him, I'm like, I'm sorry, like, I went along with it because I didn't want you to be upset, but I'm like literally like panicking and like crying all the time and like feeling sick. And so anyways, we talked it out, and he realized that it just isn't he finally realized it wasn't the right time, and that definitely my health comes first. And so now I have like a huge weight lifted off of me. And so, but it did jumpstart my wanting to declutter, which is something I've been wanting to do for months now, is to declutter our entire apartment. So it's kind of gotten me started on it. I did get a little bit started, and so I think I'm just going to slowly take my time to do that. I'm going to do it room from room, because like I don't want to be all over the place. But I'm going to start with like one room and get all that cleared out and things like that. So it's going to be good that I'm doing that. But yeah, because like we were just talking about like saving for a down payment on like a condo, let's say. We would probably have that saved in about 3 years anyway. And so I was like, I do not want to move now and then have to move again in 3 years. It's just way too much stress for me. So I said, let's just stay put here for now. I said, to be honest, like, we are really lucky. It's kind of one of those you don't know what you got till it's gone kind of thing. And when I was thinking about moving from here, I got sad because like I actually do really like it here. Yes, our neighbors drive us nuts sometimes with their hogging of the laundry. But in terms of noise, they've been a lot better. And honestly, we are very lucky here to have a 2-bedroom with like our kitchen is like the best kitchen ever. And the rent that we are paying and the fact that it includes all utilities is really like the cheapest rent like I don't think we could get the same thing now for this price. We'd be paying like twice as much. So we have been really, really lucky in that sense. And so I just told him, like, let's just stay here for now. And I said, when we do move, I want it to be something that we both talk about in advance and plan out in advance so that I have time to slowly prepare for the move. Not, oh, you have 2 weeks and we're moving. Because that was just like, ah! So I was just freaking out about that and was feeling very stressed out. But all is well. All is well. So today I'm working on that. I'm working on a little project. I'm working on a little bit of cleaning. And then we have to go out a little bit later. We're going to meet up with Stephanie, who you saw me do a reborn meetup with. She is buying one of my reborn kits. And then from there, we have to go to the walk-in clinic. I can't believe this. So I went to that walk-in clinic a month ago when I was having all that nausea and vomiting and all that fun stuff. And they had run blood work, if you guys remember. And then I got a call saying, hey, like, your blood work results are in and the doctor would like to see you about them. And I went down with my mom, and we waited for a long time, and we finally saw a doctor, only to find out that not all the test results had come back. It was only like half of them. And the only thing that he saw in front of him was my platelets were up, which I know my platelets are always up. It's part of the autoimmune thing. So it was nothing. It was a waste of time. I checked my results online a few days later, and all of them were there, and I did notice that my thyroid was higher than it was a few months back when my doctor switched my thyroid medication dose. And so I was gonna go back, but I was like, I'm just starting to feel well. I'm so tired of doctors. I put it off for a little bit. But I'm seeing my endocrinologist next month or November or something like that. Anyway, but I feel okay. Like, I don't feel lethargic or anything, so I don't think like I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna get the thyroid thing taken care of, no doubt about it. But I just suddenly got a letter in the mail from the walk-in clinic saying they had been trying to reach me about test results tests that I had done like a month ago. And yet I haven't received any phone calls, no voicemails. So I'm like, who are you trying to call? Because I haven't received anything. But they said that they would like me to come in to review some test results. So I don't know what it's going to be about. I'm pretty sure it's my thyroid level, but I just find it really hilarious that it's taken them a month to get back to me about that. So I'm going. We'll see what they say. I don't think it would be the stool sample that I gave them, because I just did another stool sample for my family doctor that came back clear of parasites, bacteria, and all that stuff. So it can't be that. So the only thing I can think of is the thyroid level. So who knows? I figure, you know what, I might as well go, because if they can adjust my dose now instead of me waiting until I see my endocrinologist in November, that would be beneficial. So that's the plan, and we'll see how it goes. Hey guys, so it's now the evening. We've finished dinner and all that good stuff. And I've just been really, really busy finishing up a project, and it is a surprise. So you will have to wait for the next episode of Doll Break to see what it is. But I finished it up for now. It's still a work in progress, really, but for now it will wait, because I have to wait for something to come in the mail to fix it up. But for now, it's good. But anyways, you will have to stay tuned to the next episode of Doll Break to see what it is, because it is dolly related. But just before I sign off on this vlog, I know it wasn't much of a vlog today, but I just was basically giving you guys some updates. So we went to the walk-in clinic, and yes, first off, the first thing he mentioned was the platelets again, and I'm thinking, please tell me I did not come all the way back here for the same thing that I literally came in for a month ago. But so he mentioned that, and then of course he mentioned the thyroid. So he found it odd that my thyroid level went up after increasing my dose, because usually it should go down. So he didn't want to adjust my dose yet, because it has been a month since I did that blood work. So I need to repeat the blood work for the thyroid, and he's going to repeat the blood work for the platelets, even though I told him that my platelets are usually on the high side. But we're redoing those two tests, and then he'll see about adjusting my thyroid medication. But I had an idea on the way home. I was saying to Alex, I'm wondering if maybe at the time that they did that blood work, because I had been vomiting so much, I'm wondering if maybe the thyroid medication wasn't getting in my system. And so therefore that's why my thyroid level was going up, because maybe it wasn't getting any medication really. Because if I was throwing up that much, like, the medication would come out, he would think. So just a theory that I was thinking about, but we'll see, I guess. But I do see my endocrinologist in 2 months anyway, so it's not a huge issue. But I think, like, I'd much rather follow up with my family doctor at this point, because I don't really like my endocrinologist, and the walk-in clinic doesn't have my history like my family doctor does. So I'm going to write on my blood work to send the results to my family doctor as well. And then I think I might just follow up with him instead of going back to the walk-in, because it just makes more sense to see someone that knows my history. So that was what happened today. And it was pretty much raining all day. And yeah, now it's like 9 o'clock at night. And I am tired from all the running around and trying to get this project completed. So I think I am now just going to chill out and relax for the rest of the evening and probably watch some YouTube or a movie or something. And probably edit some videos, because I haven't put out videos in a few days because it's been a crazy week and I've been trying to get this project finished. So I have lots of videos to edit and catch up on and all that good stuff. So anyways, thanks for watching this vlog, and I hope you all are having an awesome weekend, or if you watch this video after the weekend, I hope you had a great weekend, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye guys. We are about to head out to the ER. I've been having diarrhea since like Saturday morning, on and off, but more in the last 24 hours. And I have had non-stop stomach pain since Monday afternoon. So we are now going to the ER to see what's going on.